no food.
Yeah. So what motivated you to become a breatharian?
Ah, because it gives unconditional love for the world.
Okay.
Because it connects us to everything, all sentient beings.
Right,
So
right, right.
it's true ahimsa.
Right, right, right. True, ahimsa. True, very true.
Yeah. Pure.
Basically, yeah, yeah. I have also been with, stayed with Breatharian, Ali Tom Al Amin. He is from
Yeah.
USA
Yeah. He's a
and
friend of
he
mine.
was in India. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He was in India and I was with him. We stayed for 2, 3 days. And one thing that I want to tell you is though they are not eating or they are not drinking water also, they are more energetic than a normal person. And we had gone for a mountaineering camp.
Mm.
Now, people have a concept that you should eat if you want to do the work. So people had started eating before we started a camp to go on the mountain. And people, it was a winter season. Despite the same, people had carried a lot of water with them. And they started walking. We were around 25 people, along with the Breatharian Mr. Alitam Al Amin. So on the way, people started sweating and they felt hungry. So they sat down, they ate something, took some rest, then they went forward. After some time, again they went hungry, sweating, they ate, they drank, they went. Again, and third time also they did the same thing. Alitam was just walking as it is and didn't even sit. He was standing there. And then ultimately we went on the mountain. We had a campfire and we slept there at night. For everybody, it was a tiring journey. Alitam was smiling and walking all the way. So the first thing to understand what I want to tell you is we are made of 5 elements, and our food is also made of 5 elements. What we eat, if we can take the 5 elements in the purest form, then we don't have to eat the food. Air, we take it in purest form. Space also is there. Water, the question comes is a water. So when we breathe also, humidity is there. There is a porosity on the skin also through which humidity can enter. Sunlight obviously is there. The more you expose your body, sunlight comes. And you walk barefooted. When you walk barefooted, you are connected to the earth element also. Now, if you are taking the 5 elements in the purest form, then you don't have to take anything from your mouth. It's a matter of practice. The more you are divine from within, means there are low losses. There are no losses within the body. Whatever you eat and whatever we work, we do, whatever we think, if it is negative and if it is there, there are losses in the body. Now, if you are divine from within, if you are pure from within at the body level, at the mind level, at the emotion level, then you don't require any external support. You can stay divines, you can stay without food. And a lot of Indian rishis, Mahatmas have done it in the history. They have stayed, they were meditating. Basically, they were at an elevated state of mind. And for months and months, they didn't eat the food. And this is a fact. When people when we listen to this in the history, we feel this is a story, or maybe it is possible at that time. Now it is not possible. But the fact is, today also there are, if I'm not mistaken, around 5,000 Breatharians around the globe, and they are practicing this. And what I understand is it's because of the divinity within your body that makes you Breatharian. To abstain from food, to abstain even from water for months and months. Now, I would like to know what is your say on this?
Yes, I agree. It is divine within that we need to cultivate. So meditation, like Mataji teaches,
Yeah.
gratitude,
Yeah.
uh, service, silence, nature, simplicity, all these things we cultivate and we build them back up because we're so polluted. And once we build them back up and we become pure again, back to our natural state. That is our natural state. We forgot.
Yeah, yeah. So this is the natural state in which we can resonate. We can resonate with the nature.
Yes.
Right now, what has happened is we have got so many losses and negativities. And when you said gratitude, gratitude should always be accompanied with forgiveness.
Yes, absolutely.
Most of the problems and the diseases what we are facing is lack of forgiveness and lack of gratitude within us. And because of this, we are facing, the whole world is facing the problem, the wars, and all the illness that we are facing, and we are finding the whole world is facing a bigger war of stress and anxiety and various diseases. So how was your journey, and till now where have you reached, and what do you intend to do? Tell me.
So my goal is to be pranic full time because
Yeah.
now I do just periods of prana
Okay.
and silence and living in nature. I live in caves in India.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, to stay full time in India and radiate unconditional love in nature and all sentient beings.
Okay. So the craving for the food has vanished, or how exactly it is right now at the food level? Where do you stand?
It's still there, but slowly, slowly,
It's
it's a
subsiding.
process. It's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
process.
Yeah, yeah. It's a process. It's subsiding.
Yes, yes.
Right,
The
right, right.
more
So,
the more we do meditation, the
mhm,
more we connect with our divine nature and remind ourselves that we are divine, then there's no separation.
right, right,
So
right, right.
then we are one with nature, and then it happens.
So now, what motivated you to go breatharian? What motivated you to go breatharian?
I received a message from the divine. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
The message was be silent and you'll have unconditional love for yourself. Stop eating and you'll have unconditional love for the world.
So for unconditional love with the world, eating is one of the phenomena which you should try to abstain or restrict to the lowest possible level. And what I understand is basically energy doesn't come from food, energy comes from divinity, from the space, and the divinity from within. There are two energies. One is from within and one is from the space. So if you are able to purify yourself, you will experience the divinity from within, and obviously the divinity from the space will be showering on you all throughout your journey, and then staying stable, equanimous all throughout your journey is very much possible. So you are alone, or you are how many people are there with you right now?
One.
Yeah, it is always a lone journey. Now, who was the motivator for you? Means, did you go work under somebody's guidance, or how exactly it is?
Um, well, Jasmuheen in Australia, this Australian lady, was the first inspiration. But
Okay.
Eli Tom
Obviously.
also was inspiration. He and I did many retreats together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ali Tom
And
is likely to come to India. Let me add. That's what I got an information. He's likely to come to India.
yeah, he'll come back. He'll come
Yeah,
back.
yeah. In fact, I had taken a live Zoom seminar with him also in India.
Oh, nice,
That
nice.
was few years back.
Okay. Yeah.
Fine, fine.
He's
So, any specific message that you would like to convey to the world or to the humanity? Because seeing the wars and all the diseases and the stresses and the animosity and the hatred and the ill will that is falling.
so I think a message, one reminder that's important is to remember that we are sitting in the infinite.
Okay,
Okay. So I'm sitting in this room, but I'm also sitting in this province in Himachal. I'm also sitting in India. I'm also sitting on planet Earth. I'm also sitting in the galaxy. I'm also
okay,
sitting in the infinite, right? These
right,
are all
right,
correct,
right,
right?
right.
So when we remember that we are the infinite, then there's no separation.
Very true, very true, very true. Ultimately, experiencing the divinity from the infinite.
Yes.
So, from what you can say is from electrons to infinite, we are divine.
So when we remember that, then peace can
Right.
happen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
'Cause there's no separation between you and me, this person.
They
No.
are ultimately creation of the same divine power, playing their own roles.
Yes. So
Now,
we can remind ourselves all day, I am infinite. I am
yeah, yeah,
infinite. I'm sitting in the infinite.
yeah, yeah. I'm
Mhm.
surrounded in by infinite.
Yes, and I am made up of infinite.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, energy, right?
energy. Ultimately, we are all energy,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we should vibrate at the highest frequency.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't mind, what is your physical age now?
It's not important.
Then I'm the right, right. Now, going at a solo journey in on the mountains and staying in the caves alone with this physical body, do you experience any fear?
Yes. But that's my teacher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fear is our teacher. Fear is our friend. Fear is not something to stay away from. We invite fear. Oh, fear. Hello. Welcome.
See, basically, as far as the Indian rishis are concerned, they had a big kingdoms. They were means they had a lot of they were empires, so they had a lot of wealth and prosperity and everything. They left everything and they went to jungle, stayed alone in jungle. They didn't even bother to have the cloths or food, anything. They stayed in the nature without any fear that, oh, so many animals are there, so many creatures are there, they will bite, they will something. No place to sleep, no place to sit. All everything it is in forest.
Hmm.
Had
Yeah.
they got any fear, they would have not gone to forest and
Yeah.
stayed alone with all the carnivorous animals surrounding there and so many creatures, snakes, and so many things. Despite the same, because of their pure intentions, they became strong. They accepted odds and even. They didn't even bother for the cold or the hot or the water or the rains or whatever it is, the mud and the dirt and whatever it is, the wind and whatever had come on the way during the journey. They accepted it. So that is why they were brave.
Hmm.
What we in India we called as Veer.
Hmm.
So all our many of our gurus, Gautam Buddha, Mahavir, they left everything and they went in jungle for a deep meditation and pure refinement from within. And what I also understand is once you are divine, the knowledge comes from within. No scriptures are required then. The knowledge on the divinity comes from within. The ultimate knowledge also comes within. And the what the so-called our scientists are doing in a very big laboratories, it can manifest from our within us only. So big gadgets, big technological things are not required. Sitting alone in the purest form, all the divine thoughts and divine elevated phenomena can we can understand. So the laboratory also is within us only. The research laboratories are within us. So any specific message you would like to convey to our people around in India and people sitting around you?
Ah, that we have everything we need already. We have everything we need already in abundance.
Right, 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 right. Right, right, right. Only thing we have to manifest it.
Uh, Cultivate. I use
Yeah,
the word cultivate.
cultivate.
To remember,
Yeah, yeah,
remember. So it takes effort,
yeah,
virya.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It takes some discipline to go back to our natural state.
Right,
But our
right, right.
natural state is already available. It's
Yeah, yeah,
available.
yeah. Right,
Mm.
right. So internal purification is the ultimate goal.
Yes,
Yeah,
purifying the heart, to
yeah,
purify
yeah,
the heart.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Right, 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 right. Fine. It was nice talking to you.